scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NRG Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my right. He hails from the Dirt City. He is the gatekeeper. He is the ace, Mike Montero. And his opponent in the corner to my left, he hails from New Bedford, Massachusetts. He is currently the reigning, defending NRG Heavyweight Champion, Brendan Michael Thomas, BMT.
September 29th,
Well, gentlemen, remember, it's pinfall, submission, or escape. That's it. Follow the rules. You ready, Montero? You ready, BMT? Ring the bell!
And it all comes down to this. Months of chasing, months of BMT slipping away and Mike Montero continuing the pursuit. Now, no excuses, one way out. Pinfall, submission, or over the top or out the door. And the winner will be the undisputed NRG Heavyweight Champion. Mike Montero, BMT, squaring up in the middle of the ring. And the first strikes are thrown, a couple of pie faces, and this has already deviated into a strike battle, and you do not want to get into a strike battle with Mike Montero. Montero ping-ponging BMT from one corner to the other. Looking for an Irish whip, reversed by BMT. Montero with the up and over, off the ropes. Big clothesline puts Montero on the ground. In title situations, BMT has been a big proponent of the champion's advantage. Mike Montero has to beat him, not the other way around. Inside the steel cage, there are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. There is only a definitive victory. BMT doesn't get to exploit the champion's advantage. And now, Mike Montero, forehead first in the cage. This cage, sharp, dangerous. BMT, one of the heaviest-handed strikers in the game, took several years off from the wrestling business, came back for a one-night appearance. Fast forward what is now 2 years. And he is your heavyweight champion, trying to send Mike Montero into the cage. Montero fighting him off, looking for the reversal, and BMT eats the steel! And you can tell, one more time, into not just the cage, he is going face and shoulder first into the metal pipes that separate, that frame each of the cage pieces. And if you haven't noticed, BMT, one more time, third one into the cage. BMT sporting that KT, that Kinesio tape, on his upper back and shoulder, giving Montero an absolute bullseye to strike on. Montero looking for that fourth cage, and BMT has been formally introduced to every side of the cage. Montero sticking the boots to BMT. And I'll tell you, this is personal to Montero. I would be very surprised if this match ended in a pinfall. This is very personal. He does not want to let that man escape. He does not want to pin that man. He wants to submit that. Wait a minute, I might be speaking. Oh, I thought he was going for the sharper image, but it looks like we're going to get a slingshot, and BMT eats the steel. Rolls him back, cover. And a back elbow from BMT. Trying to create some space. BMT notorious in NRG and in other places for the long game. But if I were BMT in the situation it looks like he's in right now, I would not want to be in there with Mike Montero for too long. Mike Montero, a former NRG champion for 217 days. BMT currently on his 148th day as champion, and he has promised to not only be the longest reigning champion, but to supersede Mike Montero's championship reign specifically. These are look, I said it earlier, BMT is a heavy-handed individual, but those strikes were absolutely chest compressing. Those could have been rib breakers, those elbows. This is one of those matches where you can forgive an audience for not being uproarious. Much like me, I'm sitting here watching this match. You will hear moments of silence on this commentary cover too, because I'm just absolutely enthralled by the match. These two know how to make magic. And right now, BMT has the paintbrush. BMT flexing his daddy muscle. When you have 6 kids, you are allowed to flip off children. BMT off the ropes and a big knee to the back of the head, pressing Montero into that cage. Cover. BMT showing signs of desperation, but he has not reached that borderline. You'll know he's frustrated the second he starts climbing out of the cage. I'll tell you that right now.
Look at him now! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
Referee checking to see if Montero is willing to submit from the beating, and he says no, absolutely not. There is the answer, and BMT puts the bottom of that boot right on the side of Mike Montero's jaw. Mike Montero not in a good way right here. Sporting those Eddie Van Halen trunks for good luck. And a kick right in the ribs. You can tell BMT's game plan right now is trying to take the air away from Mike Montero. Oh, BMT looking to get out of here. BMT doesn't care how he wins as long as he wins. Oh! Well, it looks like we won't be seeing child number 7 anytime soon. The genetic jackhammer is down. Mike Montero needs to take this moment to breathe. He created the space that he needed, but right now, Montero needs to capitalize if he wants to win that title. BMT in a bad way. Charges forward, weaves through, looking for that patented neck breaker, and into a backcracker right in the middle of the ring. Wait, BMT! BMT was going for the door. It looked like he was going for the door. Mike Montero needs to be careful. He could face wash the champion out the goddamn door. Oh, wait a minute! He kicked the door right open. He needs to absolutely, I called it, he needs to watch out for this. BMT is half asleep, but that door was wide open. Montero going for cover two. I gotta say, that is not a risk you want to take if you're Mike Montero. In the heat of the moment, I'd have done the same thing. Montero almost just cost himself the NRG championship, but averted disaster. Now that door is closed and latched. Montero, I can tell you right now, Montero has the spirit of a warrior, and he does not want to win this thing via escape. He wants to beat that man, and BMT is beginning the crawl. Montero making chase, and he grabs him by the ankles. Montero has BMT averting disaster. What is that? Wait a minute, that's Ariel! Ariel trying to pull BMT out of the ring. And it's working because Montero has got to be exhausted at this point. El Valentine! The new effing thing! Giving it to Ariel! After the way their match ended earlier tonight, I am not surprised. Oh, wait a second. Back kick in the cherries, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. El Valentine and Ariel brawling their way to the back. Good goddamn. Look, it's not the 90s anymore. We didn't have a cat fight. Those were two bulls butting heads. BMT has that look in his eyes. That look that says, I don't know how much I have left, but it better be enough. Mike Montero stirring on the canvas. I have seen that man run circles for hours. Both men potentially on an even playing field, but BMT is on his feet. BMT could be looking for that bad mother cutter. Heading off the ropes, Montero behind him, little bit of reversal, flip bad mother cutter off the second rope out of nowhere. BMT needs to go for a cover or get out the door or something if he wants to remain champion. BMT, did you see that? He just said that's it. That's it, he's done. He's going for the cover. We've still got BMT. No! Montero with the kick out. Montero refuses to die. BMT has no idea what he has to do. It's going to get to a point for him. If I know BMT as well as I think I do sitting at this table, it's going to get to a point where he's going to start scurrying out of this damn cage. It should be noted, Montero, not once looking at the door, not once looking at the top of the cage to escape. He wants to beat this man. BMT slowly regaining his air. What he doesn't know is that Montero is also regaining his air in these moments. Is it going to be enough? That bad mother cutter took an awful lot out of the ace. What is BMT thinking? Big kick to the midsection, buckles Montero. Going for the second rope, top rope, flying cutter, and he catches it. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, he just kicked him in the back of the head! That is fighting spirit, ladies and gentlemen! He averted disaster out of the best cutter ever! Hooking him by the legs, he could be going for the sharper image! BMT pushes him off with both feet. Super kick right in the face! Montero, once again, Montero not going for the door. He is going for the middle rope. What is he? Did you see that? He's thinking Dirt City Destroyer. He's thinking Dirt City Destroyer from the top rope. BMT struggling to his fate. Off the top. Oh, wait, he didn't get it. BMT hung on. That right there is a testament to the exhaustion of these two men. BMT off the ropes, flying knee up under the jaw. Oh, he has got bigger plans, looking for his own backcracker. Both men on the canvas once again. I am sitting at this table with the NRG championship, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't know who. Usually I'm pretty good at predicting these things, but I can't tell you right now who's walking out of here with this thing. BMT saying and still, looking like he's heading for the door. Oh, he just told the referee to open the door. He's just gonna walk out of here. BMT one last look at Montero. Oh yeah, he ain't being conned into getting back in here. Oh, Mike Montero saluting our champion with the two fingers that fit the most. BMT, if he was smart, he would just leave. Okay. It looks like this war is going to see a real ending. Shotgun blast. Going for it. He got caught. Sleeper hold. Sleeper hold by Mike Montero. BMT averts disaster. Sleeper hold of his own. Averts disaster again. Montero with the sleeper hold in the middle of the ring. He is trying to choke that man to sleep. Something is happening here. BMT is fighting. He is fighting. BMT slowly. Variation of a snapmare to escape that sleeper hold, but he was going to sleep. Hooking the legs, going for that sharper image. If he turns him over, it could be. There it is! Right in the dead center of the ring. Sharper image. Mike Montero. BMT. What's it gonna be? Is BMT gonna say he quits? Is he gonna submit? Are we gonna have a new champion? BMT fighting it. BMT using every bit of energy he has left. He's making the crawl. He's making the crawl to that bottom rope if he reaches it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a cage match. But Mike Montero still lost his grip. Still running out of energy. Trying for it again, but BMT fighting from underneath. Montero is rocked. He's rocked, but not rocked enough. Big seated bomb. Still has him by the legs. Looking for it one more time. And the sharper image. Locked in. Deep. Tight. This crowd on fire. Will BMT submit? Will BMT give up? That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new NRG heavyweight champion, the Ace, Mike Montero! Mike Montero has done it again! He chased that man and jumped over every single hurdle he was given, and now we are looking at the new NRG heavyweight champion 2 times. I will give all the due respect in the world to BMT for not only having an amazing run as champion, but being an amazing competitor. He could have walked out of here. He could have taken the easy way and he didn't. But as a result, and new NRG heavyweight champion Mike Montero. Oh, what a hell of a night here in Fairhaven. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Derek Simonetti, and for NRG September